Today we're going to expand on what we learned the other day with solving equations with variables on both sides. So what we have when we do this, we have two variables, one on each side of the equal sign. But today we're going to see that you have to sometimes distribute. So if you remember distributing, you take the number out front and you multiply it to everything on the inside. So negative 2 times 6 would be negative 12f. Negative 2 times 5 would be negative 10. And since we don't have distributing on the other side, we would bring it down. Now our goal is to get our variables together. This is what we talked about yesterday. We always pick the smaller of the two. Negative 12 is smaller than 8, so we're going to use its opposite, which is add 12f to both sides of the equation. And remember, line them up so that you have your like terms next to each other. Bring down everything that you have not yet used, and then combine your like terms. 8f plus 12f is 20f, and you're plus 30. Since our f is here on the right-hand side, we have to move everything now to the left. So we would subtract 30. Negative 10 plus negative 30 is negative 40. And since we are multiplying 20 and f, you would divide by 20. So f equals negative 2. So the only thing we've added is that distributing. So let's take a look at number 1. Again, we have distributing here on the left, so we would distribute the 9 times x and 9 times negative 5. 9 times x is 9x. 9 times negative 5 is negative 45. Bring down the other side because there's no distributing. We need to get our variables together. You have 9x and you have 3x. The 3x is smaller and it's positive, so we would subtract 3x from both sides. 9x minus 3x is 6x minus 45 equals 9. Okay, our variables here on the left-hand side, so we have to move what's not attached to it. So we would add 45 to both sides. And you get 6x is equal to 54. You then divide by 6, so x equals 9. In problem number 2, our distribution is on the right-hand side. So we're going to distribute the 5 to both items in the parentheses. So since we do not have anything to simplify in number 2, all we're going to do is bring those down, 4b minus 24. And then we're going to distribute. 5 times b is 5b. 5 times 3 is 15. We would subtract our smaller variable, which 4 is smaller than 5. And we're left with negative 24 is equal to 1b plus 15. Since b is on the right-hand side, we have to move what's not attached to it on that side, which is the 15, by subtracting. So we would subtract 15 from both sides. Negative 24 plus a negative 15 is negative 39. Since your 1 in front of the b is not negative, then you can just bring it down the b. If it was negative, you would then have to divide by that negative 1. But that's our answer. Another way you could simplify is when you have like terms. So always look to see if you have like terms on each side of your equation. In problem number 3, we have negative 4k and negative 2k. You always add the number out front. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6k minus 15. Okay, here we have 6k plus 9. We have to move our smaller of the two variables, which is negative 6, so we would add 6k to both sides. And you get negative 15 is equal to 12k plus 9. And here you would subtract 9 since k is on the right-hand side to both sides. And you get negative 24 is equal to 12k. And since again we're multiplying in between 12 and k, we would divide. That's its opposite operation. And you get k equals negative 2. So there's some in-class practice problems I want you to try. Please do those. Show your teacher, have them check on the board, and do your quiz.